I could ring up three people with big platforms and I'd get platformed in a whole different way. So it feels natural to me, but there are those who live by natural instinct because they don't have God's spirit in them. And so I started asking myself the question as I'm like on this silent retreat, arguing, wondering if I'm even going to go home. What's the spirit even give me? And it was so weird. And I write about it, but it's like for the next 2 seconds, I experienced, I think, a tiny taste of a life devoid of God or a life of hell because I was so cold and I was so afraid. And I didn't feel like, oh, I'm hungry, empty. I felt like I was emptiness. And I was like, holy cats. And when that was done, I was like panting, trying to catch my breath and take that or leave
Wow.
it. But we do know that hell is a life is devoid of God. His light, the sun shines on the evil and the good. So what we're experiencing right now, even if you're not a Christian, is still God's grace in the world. So take that away, it is bad. So I was like, if I follow what I want, and I'm not saying every LGBTQ person or everyone who's not a Christian, this is their life, but I just asked the question, what's a life devoid of the spirit like? And God let me taste it. And I'll tell you what, y'all, it was terrifying. And I decided in that moment, I honestly didn't want Matt. I didn't want our marriage in that moment. I didn't know how God would fix it. But I said, I do want God. And so if I want you, God, I guess I want what you have for me. And it seems like what you have for me is this impossible marriage. And that gave me the energy to do the work it took to work on our marriage.
Yeah, that's convicting. As I read that and even some of Greg Coles's work
Yeah.
on commitment to celibacy, like I find myself super convicted of my own motivations in marriage and in my own idols that I maybe haven't confronted all the time because they can, like you said, some of those other idols are, I forget how you worded it, but it's
Church
kind of
acceptable.
okay. Yeah, church acceptable.
They get the stamp of approval.
And even sex, a heterosexual married person can have an idol of sex and it go fly under the radar, and yet it's still just as destructive. So yeah, I highly recommend getting the book.